What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Thank you for tuning in to WFLNT Radio. Every morning this time, you can turn your dials to 810.5 for the TAGT show. It's early in the morning. Always remember to take some soft scrub, put it on your toothbrush, brush those raggedy teeth you got, follow behind it with a shot of pine salt, swish it around, but do not swallow it. It could be bad for your health. I'm your host, Mr. Slate, and I want to welcome you to the show. Let's get into it. What up, what up, what up, what up, though? It's your boy, Mr. Slate, checking in with y'all. It is September 8th, and I am here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, y'all. I had a load to drop here. When I saw the load, I was like, do I want to take that? I said, yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and take the load. So I took the load, and we are here, man. We got some updates for y'all on Jacob Blake. We got some updates on what Trump is talking about out here. We got some hip hop news about Dr. Dre and his ex-wife. We're gonna look into Cardi B, what she's going through right now. And that's it, y'all. I've been rolling. Haven't been too lucrative out here, y'all, lately. But you know what? We just gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep it pushing because you can't stop. That's the thing with this trucking game. You're going to have good weeks. You're going to have bad weeks. More good than bad, hopefully. I've been having more good than bad, but that's the game. It's going to be ups and downs. That's in anything you do, especially when you're trying to build your own business and learn things and learn loopholes and things like that. Things won't really start looking up until I get these trucks. I am definitely in the market and looking at trucks right now. Hopefully by the end of next year, we'll be ready to purchase the trucks and be ready to put someone on the trucks and go from there, man. So it's ups and downs in all you do. Remember that. Just keep going in whatever you're doing out there, y'all. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit your bells, whistles, and everything so you can be alerted when we do post a new episode. I just want to welcome y'all to the TAGT show, man. So let's get into it, man. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Speaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Castbox, and multiple other podcast platforms out here, y'all. Y'all can contact us via email at mrslate810@gmail.com. Hit the hotline, leave a voicemail for any shout outs or suggestions or anything like that. If you have birthdays, anniversaries, or anything, and you just want to say, hey, what's up? 810-553-6592. That's 810-553-6592. Check us out on Facebook, The TAGT Show, YouTube, TAGT Show, Twitter, at Mr_Slate810, and IG, The TAGT Show. So yes, indeed, y'all, I just want to welcome y'all back. Thank y'all for sticking to me, man. Sticking to me. We gonna keep it going, y'all. So let's get into it. Record cold temperatures and a rare September snow arrives this week. So in case you didn't know, in the northern states, Wyoming, Denver, corner parts of Utah, they got a snow. They're getting snow. It's getting cold up there. This was from CNN, updated at 2:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 6th of September. This was by Tyler Malden. An early taste of winter with record cold temperatures and snow. Yes, snow is on the way for the Rocky Mountains. A strong September cold front is set to drop out of Canada in the beginning of the week, making its presence known from the Dakotas all the way down to Texas by Wednesday. This will bring a dramatic temperature swing to a large portion of the country as many deal with record-breaking triple-digit heat over Labor Day weekend. So it's hot in certain areas, and then we got this cold front coming in. I have a family member in Wyoming. Shout out to D Dice. I got a family member in Utah. Shout out E, Auntie, and the little ones. Got a family member in Idaho. Shout out J Rock. He's in the Air Force. Appreciate your service, cuz. Shout out to you and the family. So they're getting this cold front coming through. And this is crazy because it's only September. Last week they were getting some hot temperatures. Now all of a sudden they finna get hit with snow. You know what I mean? And that's weird, man. That lets you know, man, that the planet is fighting back, is what I think. I don't think we're taking care of the planet. I think all these gases and all this stuff that we're doing, cutting down all these trees and polluting the water, and I mean, what do we expect, man? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So let's move on, man. Let's see what we got next on the list here. All right, Jacob Blake. He actually put a video out from his hospital bed. Making a few statements and requests. This was posted ABC News September 6th at 11:46 p.m. In his first public comments about being shot 7 times in the back and paralyzed by a Wisconsin police officer, Jacob Blake described the pain he endures 24 hours a day and how his life changed in the snap of a finger. Let's listen and let's see what the young brother got to say.
Hey man, to all the young cats out there and even the older ones, older than me, it's a lot more life to live out here, man. Your life, and not only just your life, your legs, something that you need to move around and move forward in life, can be taken from you like this, man. And I promise you, the type of you will go through, staples, I got staples in my back, staples in my damn stomach, you do not want to have to deal with it. 24 hours, every 24 hours, it's pain, it's nothing but pain. It hurts to breathe, it hurts to sleep, it hurts to move from side to side, it hurts to eat. Please, I'm telling you, change our lives out there. We can stick together, make some money, make everything easier for our people out here, man, because there's so much time that has been wasted.
All right, y'all, that was Jacob Blake with a message from his hospital bed. And it's true. Like, we take life for granted, man. You know what I mean? You know, when you're young, I was young before. We all were young before, where we didn't think about the future, man. I know where I'm from, that it wasn't too many of us thinking about the future. I mean, all we saw was where we were at, in Flint, Michigan, man. Clio Road, Dort Highway. I mean, we traveled. I've traveled with my family. I've been, places with my family. But thinking back, when I was like in my early 20s, man, and all the way up to my early 20s, like it really wasn't. I mean, I really wasn't looking forward to the future. I really didn't think about the future. So, I definitely get where he's coming from, because there is a lot that can be done out here to get money. You can travel, you know what I'm saying, you think about family and having kids and a queen by your side or a king by your side, and and it's just, life has a lot more to offer than just where you're at. You dig what I'm saying? It's bigger, and I hope people that are young adults really know that, man. Y'all, we didn't have all the internet stuff and things like that, so I'm hoping that helps a lot. You know what I mean? My kids travel quite a bit throughout the year, and they're they open to things and the stuff that I wasn't open to, that they're open to it. You know what I mean? And I love that they are able to see through a different glass than I did. My parents, they did the best they could. I mean, they did what they knew. You know what I mean? They did what they knew. So they did the best they did. They didn't do a bad job. You know what I mean? They didn't do a bad job. Shout out to mom and pops. But yeah, man, he's in the hospital now.
I rode through Kenosha and it was quiet. I didn't go in the city, so I don't know what the city looked like. People ask me, what the city looked like and what's going on out there, man. Like, what do you see? And I really didn't see too much. I mean, from the highway, everything looked normal, you know what I mean? But I'm quite sure if you were to there was a lot of road closures. I can't say that. There was maybe like 2 or 3 that I saw. But what they were leading to, what those closed roads were leading to, I wasn't able to see that because, of course, I'm in a truck, man. I can't go rolling through the city and just sightseeing. But that load sucked too, man. I had to deliver it by 4 a.m. Sunday morning, and I got there and they told me that they're not going to be open until Tuesday evening. So I waited. Then I got a message through the Qualcomm, which is a computer on the truck, stating for me to go back at 8 p.m. that Sunday evening. So I went back. They told me, no, come back at 10. I go back at 10. They tell me, no, come back at 2. So I went back at 2 and finally got unloaded, man. And I got another load to drop off here, and then I'm out of here. But it was definitely, it did feel eerie. Even during the day, like, you didn't see that many people out on the weekend or whatever. Like, even through the holiday, I didn't see a lot of action around, and I really didn't go nowhere. So I really can't speak on what it's like around Kenosha, here in Kenosha. I really can't speak on it because I wasn't able to get out and sightsee and look at things. So, but let's move on. Shout out to Jacob Blake, man. I hope you feel better, my brother. Trump orders federal anti-racism training to be ended, calling it a sickness. So I'm just read through this first. I'm flabbergasted, but hey, what do you expect? This comes from Vox by Riley Biggin, September 5th, 2020 at 11:51 a.m. The headline says a White House memo directing an end to the programs said the trainings are anti-American propaganda and must stop. So the training that is going on nationwide to desensitize people from racism, to kind of educate people to say, hey, this is, if you're a professional, you're a police officer or a firefighter or something like that, what people were suggesting is, why don't we have training to desensitize this fear of people of color? You get a police officer and he's nervous, and like I said in a previous episode, when you go to the cash register and you're just going about your normal day, and then the guy or the lady comes up and she sees you, and it's just this tense, it's a tension that's there. It's like a magnetic electric tension that is there. They're nervous. You start getting nervous because they're nervous. It's like, it's eerie. So he's saying that this is anti-American propaganda for people to get training to de-escalate that tension, man. President Donald Trump directed federal agencies Friday to end diversity training programs, calling them on Saturday a sickness that cannot be allowed to continue, end quote. Trump's decision to eliminate the anti-racism training featuring critical race theory and discussions of white privilege, according to the directives, come amid a nationwide reckoning on racial injustice the president has firmly opposed. The change was announced in a memo sent to the head of federal agencies from Russell Vought, director of the Office of Management and Budget. Vault wrote that Trump ordered the sessions canceled after learning federal agencies are spending millions of dollars training employees in